Hey, my friend from Everyday Cyclist, it's Graeme, and you're back with me for another off-season training tip. In our last episode here on YouTube and in Cycle Club, we talked about using a heavier bike, such as a cyclocross bike, a mountain bike, to go out and do muscular endurance intervals, building leg strength, leg tension, hip girdle mobility. That's going to carry over to strength. Now, on opposing days, on different days, you could do a totally different tactic with the exact same ride. And this one you're doing things like what's called super spins. We've talked about this before, where we're working at higher and higher cadences, typically between 100 and up to 150 plus RPMs. Today, I used my single speed mountain bike on some local dirt roads and some just local private roads, so I don't have to worry about traffic. And today what I was really focusing on is leg carryover. So making sure I'm getting a good pedal stroke, just like with the muscular endurance intervals. The difference would be is that I'm on a much higher cadence. Now for a lot of us, this super spin style tactic is actually tougher for us to achieve without bouncing in that saddle. And of course, the purpose of doing this is to create a neuromuscular connection between your brain and your working muscles. And like we've talked about before, once you begin to combine muscular endurance from high leg tension drills, and you combine that with faster leg speeds, when you meet in the middle, at your threshold performance, your zone 4, you're going to see an improvement in your speed and performance. And again, this is such a basic fundamental tip. And I think so many of us get stuck, especially in the off season, going out and just doing the same old loops as opposed to taking those loops and turning them into opportunity. Now, cool thing with using a single speed, whether it's a single speed mountain bike or road bike, is I've only got one gear. So, if I pick a really hilly course, the problem is I'm going to hit a lot of muscular tension, right? Because I can't shift the gears. So today, although I did a little bit of hill work primarily, I did a lot of downhill work or flat section work with the bike. And that forces me to get up into the 120, 130, 140 RPM. Now again, you could do this on a regular road bike, you could do it on a geared mountain bike, you could do it on a cross bike. It doesn't really matter. You could do it on a hybrid bike if you want. The purpose is not how fast you go. It's not about getting your heart rate up to zone 4 plus. It's not about, wasting your body. In fact, today's workout for me was less than 40 minutes. I don't know how much time. I'm working like crazy right now at work. So I had to sneak out, get in the drills. And again, those things progress. So if you're using Cyclo-90 base, you're going to see not just the muscular endurance workouts, but you're going to see a myriad of different high leg speed drills that I'll teach you how to do. And there's a whole bunch of different ones that I'll teach you. It's not just about revving up as fast as you can. We have to teach your body to control that energy and then harness it back to zone 4 once we hit our in-season time. So if you're using Cyclo-90 base and you're trying cardio leg ripper, one of the hit sessions, or if you're trying lightning leg agility, these workouts for a lot of you are going to be really demanding. But that's the practice you're going to have inside on the trainer with me. And then on the outside, when I ask you to come out and do an in-ride workout listed in the program, that's where we're going to be taking those drills and having you practice in the real world outside on your bike. And that's really where you start to get that connection that we're looking for. I hope these tips are helpful. If you haven't started Cyclo-90 yet, you can get it today with a free training plan, 6 hit sessions, all the Core 2.0 workouts, which, by the way, for the high leg speed drills, this is when you'll know if the core work you've been doing is really paying off. Because if your core and your back and your hips are weak because you either had not been doing it or you just got started, you're going to notice as you build more and more core strength using the cyclo-core training that I've got for you, you're going to see that leg speed be able to carry over much faster. You're going to start to see that bouncing in the saddle, which is not what we want. We want to get that smooth, isolated control. And again, this is a building block. So from week to week to week to week over the 90 days, you're going to see a consistent progression of all those things coming together. So when you finish, you're a much more efficient cyclist. Again, if you don't have Cyclo-90, you can get it today. I also have Workout Pass coming to Cycle Club. This allows you to stream all of my workouts, all of my trainer sessions, my core workouts, my yoga workouts, my recovery workouts. I got it coming out soon. I'll talk to you later.